Justin Timberlake suffered his own wardrobe malfunction at a recent concert in Nashville. A fan posted a video on TikTok that shows the singer strapped into a harness while singing his 2013 hit Mirrors. At one point, the video zooms into Justin's groin area to spotlight how the contraption was tightly wrapped around his bulge, leaving little to the imagination. The footage has since amassed 7 million views on the social media platform. Fans sprinted to the comments, with one saying, "The way my jaw dropped. Honey, no one told him during rehearsals? Oof."
Hey guys, so it's Hink here. I have been sitting on this video for a while because this actual article came out initially, I believe in the summertime, but we have to talk about it today. So Justin Timberlake was getting absolutely fried for his D size, allegedly. And so there's a lot of stuff we need to break down today. First of all, I'm going to do a reality check on him. How big do I think he is or isn't? Not only that, but we're going to talk about double standards in society, what Britney Spears says, either confirming or denying these rumors about him being small. And we're even going to break down some facts about growers versus showers, exercise and how that can impact penis size, and just in general what's wrong with society these days. So stick around, you don't want to miss this. But guys, before we go any further, if you will take a second to just leave a like on the video, hype the video if you can, and of course, if you're not a subscriber, what are you doing? Join the Hink Squad. The first thing we should probably get into is, where did some of this come from? So a lot of this came from Britney Spears, and so I'm old enough where I clearly remember when Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake were dating. But she recently made a tell-all memoir book about her experience, and in one of the experiences, she said, and I quote, "Okay, I'm ready. Put it in," I said, and he replied, "It's already in. My world collapsed." That's savagery. I mean, that is just savagery. Even if it's true, to put him on blast like that. Now, there's a lot of bad blood, guys, between the two. Justin Timberlake allegedly made it seem like Britney was cheating on him and villainized him and partially sent Britney into her little mental insanity spiral. Allegedly, okay? So there's a lot to it. But to me, guys, there's just something about making fun of somebody for something they physically cannot control, whether it be a man's height, his D size, I don't know, anything, guys. I don't think that is okay. But there's even been, I mean, she's hinted at this actually multiple times over the years. She even had this GIF here where she appears to be measuring something very small with her fingers that was also thought to be related to Justin Timberlake. I just think it's an urban legend for women to be like, "Oh, are you in yet?" Like, it doesn't work like that, okay? You guys know that I cosplay as Batman in hospitals, and as part of my training, we had to do digital exams, whether you're doing like basically vaginal exams, pelvic exams, whatever it may be. I've never once in my life had a female patient say that they could not even feel something even as little as like my finger inside. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that that is a real thing? Like, you could actually be so small that you insert yourself into a woman and she does not feel it at all? I don't believe that's actually possible. Prove me wrong, guys. I don't believe that's actually possible. And guys, what does that say about her status below the belt, okay? Because even, what do they say, a 757 airplane is small going into the Grand Canyon. If this dude, let's just say he was on the smaller side and she didn't feel it, I mean, doesn't that speak more volumes about her potential walls being clapped out more than his actual size? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater. I don't know. And then to say like your world collapsed, like, I mean, that was your first exposure to his D. I mean, there's just so many things that doesn't make sense. And so they went from dating until, and then there was no like over the pants stuff. There was no seeing him like take off his pants. That was your first exposure to his D, was him putting it inside you. Like, that just doesn't make sense. If he had a small D, you would have known it before and you wouldn't have been like, "Oh my gosh, my entire world collapsed." And then to say like, "Oh, my world collapsed," like, I guess it's easy for me to say because I don't have a very small penis, but to just act like your entire world was collapsing. Guys, and gals for that matter, you can learn to be very proficient with your mouth. You can learn to be a cunning linguist. You can become very proficient with your digital skills, if you know what I mean. You can learn how to, be a DJ on the mixtape. You guys hopefully get my YouTube appropriate innuendos here. There's also toys that you can use. I mean, there's so much more than just size that can still lead to a very meaningful encounter. And once again, guys, I know women that have said, including Caitlin V, if I'm not mistaken, talked about how some of the smaller guys were the best encounters they ever had because it literally hit right on the G spot. I just don't put that much credit into size and into like collapsing somebody's world. That's BS. I think she was just trying to dig the knife in and get some payback for what he put her through allegedly. And guys, I'll tell you, I hope this isn't pilled, I don't know, but this double standard thing kind of pisses me off. Now, in today's day and age, it seems to me like you can't critique any kind of woman for any reason whatsoever, especially not something like her weight, which she can control. But yet, it's perfectly okay. Well, I won't say it's perfectly okay, but it seems to be more socially acceptable for women to be like, oh no, I don't date short guys, or I don't date guys that are this small, or in this case, having multiple articles, multiple news outlets, including TMZ, all clowning Justin Timberlake and being like, oh, he has a tiny bulge. He's bringing micro back. Like, to me, that is just effed up and in bad taste. Whatever, guys. Let me know in the comments. I'm just a sensitive little bitch boy. Like, let me hear it. I don't think that's cool. And, I'm not in that situation, but I don't think it's cool for him to be put in that situation, or any other guy for that matter. If you want to clown somebody, clown him for being a douchebag. Clown him for getting a DUI. Clowning him for cheating on his wife allegedly. Like, those are all things you can clown him for. But to try to act, like it's okay for the world to just clown him because of one wardrobe malfunction and what Britney Spears said, I just don't think that's cool. All right, guys, so now it's time for Hink's reality check, okay? Where I'm going to try to give you, in the most science-based way I can, how big or small do I think this dude actually is. So is there any evidence that suggests that he's actually big? Well, actually there is, okay? Back in 2018, he had some movie coming out, and one of his co-stars had to do allegedly a nude scene with him. And in that scene, she said dude was packing, okay? She said that he is, quote, gifted below the belt. And so there were all these articles like this one popping off saying like, oh, Justin Timberlake has a big old pee-pee. But that's pretty much the extent of that, okay? And it's funny, even some of the articles that came about said Justin Timberlake definitively does not have BDE, or big D energy. But that being said, he still allegedly has a big D. Even back then, before all of these bombs dropped, there was a bit of a disconcordance where people think he didn't act like he had a big D, but allegedly did. So anyways, now what is the evidence saying is small? Well, guys, all of what we've already covered right there. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that bulge, or lack thereof, that was very unfortunate for him. There's a lot of reasons for that. Now, let's say, I don't know, maybe it was cold in the arena. Maybe his adrenaline was going and all of the blood was being diverted to his muscles because he's in a fight or flight mode, because he's in performance. He's doing cardio. He's up there. He's dancing. He's doing all this stuff, diverting blood away from his penis. And so, yeah, it's possible he could have had a very small penis. Guys, my whole thing with like the Acorn gang is because like my D used to get so small when I was flaccid, it would look like a little tiny acorn sitting on top of my testicles, okay? So I get that, okay? If I was put in a similar harness 5 years ago, I probably would have looked like that and even worse. And it didn't mean that I had a small erect size. It just meant that I had a very, very small flaccid. And that might have just been a very unfortunate night for him. The other thing to keep in mind, guys, if you haven't seen my videos on growers versus showers, I have at least 2 of them, including one most recently where I talk about the data showing statistically in this one breakdown, guys on average had a bigger erect penis that were the growers, okay? Just so you know, guys, a grower basically means that your flaccid size is about 1/3 or less of the size of your erect size, if you're curious how they define that based on scientific data. But in general, there is no real correlation between erect size and your flaccid size. So, how big do I think he is? I think he's perfectly average, okay? Dude is like 5'11". I don't like that he's tried to lie and make himself seem like he's 6'1" or 6'2". He's not that tall. I mean, he's certainly not short, but he's not 6'2" like he's tried to claim a couple times. Like, he's 5'11". I bet he has a very average size. The reason why I say that is because I think if he was truly on either extreme, people would talk and we would know about it. I don't think Britney Spears going on her revenge quest to try to humiliate him is really giving it credence. And I don't think this one wardrobe malfunction really gives credence to the fact that he's small. And I also don't believe that other article that was all about movie promos suggesting that he was big, from a star who is maybe trying to use that to gain more clout. I don't know. But I just think he's perfectly average, guys. That's my final answer, okay? I'm sure that's not satisfying for you guys, but, that's what I believe. And guys, common things being common, being an average size, or actually, Hink, that would be the median size or the mode size. Okay, guys, you got me. But the odds are, dude is probably like very much within an average distribution. Somewhere between about maybe 4.8 inches to about 5.5 inches, 5.6 inches is where I would guess. The other thing, guys, is people don't like this dude anymore, okay? Back when he was in NSYNC, probably you guys are too young to remember that. I certainly do. Girlfriend featuring Nelly is still one of my favorite songs. But there's been TikToks made like this, where they actually break down all of the ways that he basically has small d energy and why people don't like him.
Hey, Justin. Thanks for confirming what a lot of us already knew. I probably should be thanking the harness, though. But we knew it anyway. We knew it when this happened. And your callousness after the fact, and how you used it to essentially boost your career. We knew it when this happened. You and the co-star of whatever B-list movie you were filming at the time, on the balcony of a bar in New Orleans, being all handsy and touchy-feely. And I feel like you kind of knew it too. I knew it right here, because... not for me. If you're a smart cookie, you knew it when this video dropped. He wanted us to feel so sorry for him, while villainizing an ex who was about to really go through it herself. This next example really tipped a lot of people off. If nothing else, all of this just confirms the identity of the real BTE daddy. The one that we always knew deserved the longevity and the sustainability, and more than likely hasn't.
And once again, guys, there's been tweets like this one that it's like, oh yeah, he always did seem to have like little d energy. I don't know. So guys, let me know, what do you think about this? How big do you think Justin truly is? Are you just absolutely ashamed that I'm making a video about another dude's meat size? What do you think about the double standards in America when it comes to women's body standards versus men's body standards? Let me know. Justin, if you're watching this, hopefully you're comfortable with the size you have. But if you are trying to get bigger, I have my science-based, data-driven enlargement course with real results that you can see where people who used my techniques on average grew 1/2 inch in length and 1/4 inch in girth in 6 months, as seen on the Hink trial. But the comprehensive course is available. The link is in the description. The code HINK10 will get you 10% off the course. Not only does it include anatomy, before and after care, the actual data behind enlargement, the science behind enlargement, how to use pumps, extenders, all-day stretchers. It also has how to actually set up the equipment, okay? So everything you need, including now bathmate instructions and discoloration reversal instructions. And so, guys, it's pound for pound the best enlargement course there is. So if you're interested, check it out. Link is in the description. But remember, guys, you're so much more than the size of your D. There's nothing wrong with self-improvement, but you are enough just as you are. All right, guys. Peace and love.
Dr. Hink got the plug on the health, yeah. Got you thinking about your wealth, yeah. In his office, no stealth, yeah. Pinnacle of that below the belt, yeah. Checks and balance, he's managing. Working miracles, no damage. Got you covered, no panicking. Steady calm. In the clinic, no vanishing. Yeah, with Doc Hink, it's the way back.